This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
It's time for Overrated, Underrated with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm going to go with overrated today, and it is egg-shaped chocolate. It's the worst of all shapes for chocolate.
This is hard to eat.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about hollow eggs or...
Either.
What's wrong with ones that are...
Like full chocolate?
Yeah.
That you're biting into the thickest part of the chocolate.
Yeah, my favorite part.
No, it doesn't need to be that thick. Like you look at
Suck on it.
You look at a Bueno.
Oh, I love Buenos.
Where you bite down is the thinnest part, and then you get to like enjoy what happens afterwards. With an egg, it just sucks.
Do you ever appreciate the name of the Bueno? Because it literally means good, and you're eating it, and you're like, this is so good.
Sure, yeah.
Funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of understand where you're coming from. I was one of those dummies who last week bought Kinder eggs for my nieces and nephews after talking on air about how there's a potential salmonella.
Oh, yeah, you
outbreak.
did.
And I was so dumb in the store. I was like, well, that's a great price. Literally forgot about the entire viral news story warning adults to not feed these to children. The look on my nieces' faces when I had to take them away from them after my mom was like, I thought you said there was a salmonella outbreak. I went, I did say that, didn't I? They kept the little toy inside, but you're right. Like when I took the chocolates, they're crumbling in my hands.
Because they're egg-shaped. The egg-shaped chocolates suck. Did you by chance take the chocolate from the Kinder and cook it down?
No, I just threw it out.
Because that would get rid of the salmonella, just like raw chicken, right?
I don't know if is that how it works?
Probably. We should get all the Kinders and just make
We'll make some
wicked fondue.
Make some chocolate-covered straws.
Also a bad shape. Have you heard of testicle tanning?
Believe it or not, I actually have.
Okay. It's getting more and more popular.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily like you laying in an actual tanning bed from the early 2000s where you'd like put the little Playboy bunny sticker on your hip.
On
and
your
get
testicles?
No.
That was actually the only part that I'd cover up when I went tanning back in the day. Like if I was tanning before going to Mexico, or I'd put a sock over it.
Yeah, so that wasn't red light therapy, though. That was just the UV tanning, tanning lights. I think there is a difference, but there are these pods now. Like we went to Crave Beauty Lab and Wellness, you and I.
Yes.
And we tried out their pod that they have, and it is a infrared light pod that you go in and, you burn calories.
Rejuvenates your skin.
It boosts new cell growth. It repairs your skin. It actually works with the mitochondria, which we all learned in science class. And then we were like, why do we know this, but we don't know how to do our taxes?
Right.
It's really using the mitochondria, which is the power plant of the skin. And it's really good for a lot of issues. Eczema, acne. I've had red light and blue light therapy zapped like on my chin, and it literally killed the bacteria underneath that was forming my big like acne cysts.
Oh.
So I'm a big fan of red light therapy.
Apparently it helps boost testosterone for men.
Okay, there you go.
So it'll help with...
growing your beard.
I suppose, yeah. Or like just generating muscle growth in general if your testosterone levels are higher.
And it doesn't hurt. Like you're just laying in there's just a hot light on you, but it's not.
I tried yesterday because you can actually get it off the sun.
What? There wasn't even sun out yesterday.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So I just was very cold, and like the guy ended up asking me to leave the Walmart parking lot.
Ryder. All right, so the Edmonton police taped off a surrounding part of Emily Murphy Park over the weekend, but it wasn't for anything scary. Officers and the Edmonton Police Foundation volunteers hid accessible eggs for visually impaired or vision-limited children so they could take part in an Easter egg hunt. So they've hand-built these eggs that will beep when you hide them. There's probably a button on it that you can press.
Okay.
So Constable Ryan Catcher, who's a forensics specialist and one of the organizers behind the Beeping Egg project, said that this way, children that have vision loss or are blind will be able to go out and find these eggs based on auditory signals. So big
Incredible.
ups. I know. What a great thing. And I swear I've heard I think they might have done this last year, or at least I remember them talking about how they invented these eggs. So this will probably be a yearly event.
Yeah.
So look into it for next year.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Tell me something good.
So many people in this city that are doing good things all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, my story has a lot of big words. Let's try my best. Botanical drug based on an extract of Ceathus striatus fungus and cannabinoid extract from the cannabis plant has eliminated 100% of pancreatic cancer cells in recent studies. So it was an experiment conducted on the cell models, and it has damaged no normal cells.
Oh, wow.
At the same time. So this is a huge breakthrough for pancreatic cancer, and everybody seems to be really excited about this.
And this was
find.
like cannabis?
Yeah, cannabis is one of the things in it. Cannabinoid extract.
Cool.
And then the other one was of course, the Ceathus striatus fungus.
Are you a scientist?
Yeah.
Tell me something good.
You're a grown-up today.
I really am. Like yesterday, I bought an area rug, and today I'm going and getting my first ever Costco card.
Congratulations.
So, thank you so much. Feels good to be here.
So we're looking for some tips, whether it's items that Lisa needs to try or just general guidance for navigating a Costco.
Don't get me wrong. I've been in a Costco before, but it's with somebody else that has a card.
Right.
And it always seems very hectic and kind of scary. I will never want to be the one that manages the cart, but it's got to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because you can't just go in there and buy two things. You need a cart.
Exactly,
Do I
yeah.
need $1 for a cart?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Thankfully.
It's a good first step.
Exactly.
Okay, we're getting some good first-time Costco experience, like when I'm buying my own groceries.
Yeah.
Because when I go, it's like to get a poutine. Like I just tag along. Or like a family-size package of toilet paper.
Okay.
But no, Cody said popcorn with the M&M drizzle. It should be illegal. It's so good.
Okay.
Maddie says the keto coconut clusters. I'm addicted. Lindsay said you got to get their spinach dip and then also buy their pita bites is what they're called. Kyle said Johnny's black garlic vinaigrette. I'm responding like, what are we putting this on? Is that for salads? Do we marinate our chicken? Like, I need more details.
I think you can do both of those with that sauce. I've used that sauce before, and it is delightful.
Jules said try your best to not spend over $300. Well, after buying an area rug yesterday...
You don't got $300.
I ain't got that. Okay, Tracy just wrote in, Lisa, just remember the Costco rule. It costs you $200 for every 20 minutes you're in there.
Whoa. Is that a rule that like a lot of people know about,
Yeah,
or is that just Tracy's rule?
Okay, this makes so much sense. No wonder when you go in there, it's like animalistic.
Yeah.
People are rushing. They're trying to get out of the store as fast as possible because every 20 minutes equals $200.
Right. It gets expensive quick. I will agree with that. Some other tips that I've thought of in the past or I've noticed is if you go with multiple people, get multiple carts and then divide and conquer.
Oh, divide and conquer.
And usually I'll just go to the like specifically where there's the samples. That's where I conquer. And then you'll be in charge of like the toilet paper and stuff like that, like you said.
Okay, Sarah just wrote in saying, buy the chicken tacos. This is exactly what I was looking for. I remember someone posting about these on Instagram, and I was like, one day I'm getting a Costco card.
They're like pulled chicken tacos. Yeah, they look good.
They're pre-made pretty much. And Sarah says they're so good, $15.
Chocolate chunk cookie dough.
Chocolate chunk cookie dough. Do they? Okay,
Are you making a grocery list
Yeah.
of it?
Okay, when you bake them, are they always chewy? Because that's the goal for
No,
me.
I never bake them.
What?
They don't make it into the oven.
You just eat it straight up.
Oh, good for
yeah.
you.
A gangsta. That's an adult decision I can stand with.
Yeah.
Well, it's 20 some odd bucks for 120 cookies.
Woo!
There you go. Are you in the market for golf clubs?
No.
Okay, because the Kirkland golf clubs are really good.
Okay, also, apparently around springtime, they have some really good, like, patio stuff.
I would imagine, yeah.
Oh my gosh, how do people not spend over $300? I'm so worried right now.
Tried to go over and watch a game at a buddy's place on the weekend.
Before you get into this rant, I just want to give you props on your Facebook statuses.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of us still mindlessly scroll Facebook every day. It's habit.
Right.
But there's not a lot of good content. And I feel the same with like Instagram now too, because they're just like it's just people reposting like TikToks now.
Sure.
So people are hungry for some good content, and I do love your original thoughts on there. It's almost like a diary submission. Sometimes they're rants, and I just think they're entertaining, and it makes people's timeline better. So big ups to you. The reason they take off is because it's relatable.
Because there's nothing else there. It's pretty much what you're saying.
Well, and that. Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment.
I think it is a compliment. It's like
I'm just kidding.
It's like your Facebook status is, I'll give it a like, and like elephants. Videos of elephants.
Oh, okay. That's your two?
That's the fire content I want to see.
It's fire sticks that I want to rant about. So go over to my buddy's place to watch the game and can't get the game. It's just the loading circle over and over and over again. And he's like, this never happens. But it does happen every time I go to a friend's house that steals TV. We can never watch what we were intending to.
So what happens? Does it buffer?
Yeah. And in glitches and shuts down, and they got to restart things, and they got to find a different channel that's watching. All of a sudden you're watching a Spanish feed.
Okay, yeah.
Or just checking the score on your phone.
So you're going to hang out with a friend, but they're distracted the entire duration you're there because they're like wiggling around the back of the TV.
Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. Damn thing works every time. Nobody's here. No, it doesn't. You just say that to justify stealing TV because you're being cheap. And I understand the price of TV.
It's so expensive.
Yes. I don't blame people for finding a cheaper option. But man, is it frustrating.
So you're just over there on the couch watching the game on your phone?
Yeah. And you're like, okay, next time, my
highlights.
house.
Yeah.
So just, as I brought it up, I saw a lot of people saying, they've never had issues in the comment section.
They're liars.
I think they're lying as well, yeah.
You have one buddy, though, that every time you go there and it doesn't work, you complain about it. He's been Snapchatting you games that are working.
Yeah.
But how long are the videos? 15 seconds.
Right. And now he said, because I called him out on that. I was like, oh, good. It worked for 15 seconds. And he's like, I'm going to be Zooming you for the entire game on my phone, or FaceTiming the entire game on my phone just to prove that it was working for the next one.
Okay.
You could just get TV. We were asking you if you've ever gone to a movie or gone to a show just because of one person that was involved. This after Jason Momoa has signed on with Minecraft, and we think a lot of mums just got interested in Minecraft.
Sarah wrote in saying Metallica at Commonwealth a couple years ago. That's cool and all, but Avenged Sevenfold opened for them. That's the only reason I was there.
Come on, Metallica, though.
Kate Blake's text made me laugh so hard. Ryder, you haven't read it yet. It says, this isn't really on the topic, but after I read it, it kind of is. My grandma came to visit me, and she decided she was going to go see the new movie about trains. Big fan of trains. She went and saw Train Spotting, that drug movie.
Wow, that movie is
insane.
Yeah, it's like a group of 5 people that are just jacked on heroin and meth and everything the entire time.
Yeah.
Climbing out of toilets, and really, really awesome movie, but strange.
Very strange, and had nothing to do with spotting trains in a field.
That's really funny.
That's what Grandma went for, though.
Yeah, I bet she got home and was just like, yeah, it was all right. It was different.
I went to Dunkirk because Harry Styles had a very small role in it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a fan of war movies. I think they're too loud. In fact, when I was in the theater, I asked an employee if they could turn it down.
That was your biggest Karen move of all time.
It's too loud in here. These gunshots are wild. I was like, where's Harry?
They told you no. They wouldn't turn it down.
They're like, some people are here for the sound effects. That's why they come to the theater instead of waiting to watch it at home. And I was like, well...
If I'm not mistaken, it was nominated for an Oscar for its sound editing.
Yes, it was.
It was really good.
But for some reason, Harry Styles was not nominated for his very short role of him eating a sandwich, which was my favorite part of the whole movie.
They don't have best actor that was in it for a minute eating.
They didn't have best jawline while eating a peanut butter sandwich on a boat, which they should have that category next year.
Hey guys, it's Catherine. How you doing?
Good. What do you got for us?
Okay, Friday. I started watching Taboo because of Tom Hardy. And that show, I don't understand it at all. But I watched 3 episodes
Awesome.
and have no idea what is happening.
But Tom's in it, so who cares
Tom's
what's
in
happening?
it. Yeah.
Is that why you listen to our show as well? Because I kind of look like him?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I thought you were going to say absolutely for sure.
Oh, what a plot twist.
All right. Have a great day, guys.
You
Yeah,
too,
you
girl.
too.
Bye.
Whatever. Hey, what's up?
So when I was a teenager, I had seen The Outsiders, the original one with all of the really good actors.
Yep.
And I had this giant crush on Rob Lowe. I went as far as watching stuff like St. Elmo's Fire and even West Wing. It was awful looking back. Totally not what I would watch, but I had this giant crush on Rob Lowe when he would have been in his late 20s, early 30s.
I
And when
do
was
remember
a kid-
watching The Outsiders in school, and I think all of us in the classroom were obsessed with Rob Lowe.
Oh my God, he was gorgeous, and that movie was so good.
Yeah.
With Patrick Swayze, and just after that, I was like, I have to watch everything that Rob Lowe is in.
Wasn't there a roast of Rob Lowe?
Yes.
It's not easy being Rob. He said being so handsome made it difficult for him to find meaningful roles. I wanted to ask Brad Pitt about that, but he was too busy acting in meaningful roles.
Play 107.
The Oilers not in action again until tomorrow night, but things are looking up. Remember the last time we talked about the odds of them making playoffs?
Yeah.
Do you remember, what the odds were?
No.
It was 79%,
Okay,
I believe.
yeah. And we had 10 games to play.
Yeah, it was about 20 games left in the regular season
Sorry,
at that
I was
point.
half listening.
Yeah, I know you usually are when we talk sports, but I just looked, and now there is a 99.93% chance that we make playoffs. So
Ooh.
something catastrophic would have to go down.
Okay.
And it's looking like it will be the LA Kings that we play first round, which is a great matchup for us. So that's exciting as well.
Okay.
And there is a chance that Vancouver battles its way in, who could be our first round matchup as well. And those Canadian matchups are pretty exciting. So that
When
could be
do we
interesting.
ever potentially play the Flames?
Yes.
Because they're on a roll, aren't they?
Yeah, they're ridiculous this year. They just keep winning. They have 100% chance to make playoffs.
Okay, and they have a really good goalie, right?
Yes, correct. See, you pay attention.
Yeah, half listening. It's good.
I would
it
say
works.
the odds of the Flames making the second round of playoffs,
Which is
75%.
okay.
The odds of the Oilers making the second round of playoffs, 56%.
Ooh, that's scary.
So if those two teams make the second round of playoffs, they do play each other. They will no doubt play each other if they both make the second round of playoffs.
Perfect. Who do we play next?
So Dallas is the game tomorrow night, which they're still fighting for a spot as well.
They got ugly jerseys. I know that.
Hell yeah, they do.
It looks like their logo should be written in Comic Sans. That's what the green.
Yeah.
It's just giving me Comic Sans.
Okay,
vibes.
well then we should beat them for sure,
Yeah.
right? Jennifer from Discover Coding, you guys have lots of awesome stuff coming up, including some camps that are going on May long weekend. Can you tell us about those?
If you have a kid who loves Roblox or Minecraft, we have day camps where kids get to learn about some game design, or you get to create a Minecraft YouTube video or learn about coding and start to treat through their favorite video game. So that's coming up May 20th to the May 25th.
Okay, and tell us about the drop-in classes you have.
Our Coding Academy is a drop-in, in-person coding program where kids kind of come in, code through self-paced lessons where they can grow their computer science skills and digital literacy skills. We get to be hands-on with our robotic technology and our STEAM stations. We have small class sizes, so each kid gets the support and motivation they need from our amazing instructors who are passionate about teaching kids and getting them to create with code and technology. We're excited to announce that Discover Coding is returning into after-school programs in the fall. So this is where we come to your school and offer our coding programs to your school so kids can learn along with their friends in a safe environment of their school. And all you need to do is fill out our school form at our website, discovercoding.ca, and we work with your principal and parent-teacher association to get these coding programs, to get kids to create their own games and apps, and we run it at your school.
Where can people find more information, Jennifer?
They can come to our website at discovercoding.ca and register there or contact us for more questions.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.
Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah.